Welcome to the Short Funk Podcast. I'm Tom Barbalet, and today, luck. I've talked about luck a few times in these Short Funk recordings, but look, the reason I record these Short Funk recordings is due to one individual in particular, a gentleman by the name of Casey Neistat. I've talked about him briefly, I've talked about him a bit more in Stone Ape, and I've talked about this in particular in Stone Ape. A few weeks ago, maybe a month ago or more, I had the opportunity to talk to Casey Neistat, just for a short period of time, just a quiet chat, a little video conference. An opportunity to talk about a variety of things. But one of the main questions I had for him was associated with luck. The one thing Casey Neistat does very well is communicate to a group of young people that are really excited about the form of YouTube and are excited about translating their passion into being more like someone like Casey Neistat. It's aspirational, inspirational. It's every aspect of what could possibly come through this media. And I'm very supportive of what Neistat does. I mean, I'm supportive in terms of talking about his work, but I'm also a rabid fan of his work. So when it came to discussing luck, I prefaced it associated with my own experience getting out of Australia, but also the people I met who had been very lucky in their careers and were able to translate this luck into financial success. And I said to him, obviously, because he experienced a great degree of luck, he's very heavy on characterizing working hard, and I think that's very important. There are many folks who've worked very hard but never reached the same level of success that people such as Casey Neistat have reached. And my perspective is that the difference between the people that didn't make it and the people that made it, particularly associated with breadth of work, sometimes comes down to luck. Can be associated with a variety of other factors, people's personalities, what have you. But luck is important, and luck is there, and people that don't acknowledge luck in any way, shape or form are really missing a trick. They're missing a component, because once you acknowledge luck, you work at all the things around luck that make you unlucky, that cause various problems, and you realize that luck is a finite commodity. It appears, disappears, it's a thing. And putting this to him in about a 2 or 3 minute spiel, I realized that he obviously did consider luck, but he said now he is not in a place to really talk about luck, but he's very appreciative now, having done these things for a period of time, that there are some people that just aren't as lucky as he are. There are people all over the world that may have to overcome certain obstacles, may need to get in a specific place that takes a huge amount of energy. And then when they arrive in that place, they only have a finite amount of energy and luck left over. And many folk can't even get out of that environment. They put so much energy in, and whatever needs to happen through that, they don't quite get out. And it was interesting actually putting this perspective associated with luck to him, and realizing that he did appreciate it on some fundamental level, and he'd actually made decisions associated with changing the way he communicated this. I'm going to return to this topic maybe in a few months, I don't know, maybe in a month, and give a more detailed description, maybe a multi-part dissection associated with my own perspective on luck. But I've mentioned it periodically, and I wanted to throw this one out there just to give folks an opportunity to think about this quantizable thing that is luck. Tom Barbalet in San Jose, signing out.